Anarva, and I'm back with another episode of Tuesday Talks presented by Abir Pothi. Today we have Alok Bal with us. Alok Bal is a Baroda-based visual artist, and his art masterfully intertwines activism with lyrical beauty, addressing ecological injustices while celebrating community resilience. Hello, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence today.
Hello, thank you for having me.
What drew you to visual art? Was there a moment or an influence that happened, or how was it? Can you take us through your journey?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, it started from the beginning, right? From the childhood, I had interest with drawing and painting, because I was not that much good in academic studies and all. So it all happened like that. So I was much more into sports and art, making art and things like that. So I don't know how it started. It just started, but as I told you, my father was in a certain kind of with some organization, and it's called community. It's a communist party. So in my house, there are a lot of gathering always used to happen, like the like meetings and political classes, discussions and debates, and there actually they used to make some kind of activities like making posters for a kind of a protest they used to have at that time with that with the system and all water. So they used to make posters. They would go for walling, to paint something on the wall, and making leaflets or something like that. So from there, actually, that interest grows more because I used to acquainted with color and brush and making figures and writing alphabets and all sort of thing. I think from there it like roots, and another thing actually, in my city, or I belongs to a small industrial township, Raulkela. It's in Orissa. So there actually there was a small art school. It's called Sunflower Art School. So the teacher was like a Punjabi guy. It's his name is Jaspal Singh. So he was an employee of the Ralkla Steel Plant, but at the same time he used to draw and paint. And so I used to see them. I used to go to his classes, and I used to see them with students, and see him also. So I think from there the interest grows, and yeah, it just happened like that.
What's happening at your studio nowadays? What are you creating right now? Is there any particular piece that's consuming your thoughts these
Uh,
days?
right now, actually, I'm working for several shows, upcoming shows. So I'm working for that. I'm working for my next solo project at Sakshi Art Gallery, Mumbai, and also doing a couple of pieces for Indian Art Fair. So it's like that. It's just happening right now. I'm quite busy with those.
Great. We are
Yeah,
looking forward to those,
yeah,
and we are looking forward to spotting your works at the shows.
yeah, sure.
And how do you connect with different mediums? Like, is there a particular medium that you find very difficult to deal with, and is there a particular medium it's just very easy for you to work with?
Yeah, yeah. So all the mediums has their own this thing, difficulties and all sort of thing. But I found watercolor is one of the most difficult medium because you cannot control water, like So, so yeah, it is always so. Whether you are doing watercolor for so many years, but still, when you start, then you feel like you are doing for the first time. So yeah, that was a little difficult medium for me. And for rest of the medium, you just have to practice. You just have to try to be master with those mediums. It's more, if you enjoy more with the mediums, then you are more playful with it, and you slowly you will become the master of that medium. So yeah, it's like that. Mm.
And what inspires you up? Like, of course, we all have seen your works. I think the last show I was at was I saw of yours was at the Gallery White in Baroda. You had your
Mhm.
uh solo show there. I think I was there, at that point, and I
Mm,
really loved
mm,
your, you know, works. So
mm.
can you tell us more about what inspires you to create such amazing works?
Everything, in fact, everything, the entire life, it all inspired my every day. Everything happened, from the things from the morning to the evening. You are living your life, you are watching, you are observing people, you are observing yourself and doing a lot of stuff, you know. And so whatever happening around me, everything inspired me. So I really observe everything in very closely. I ask questions and try to find out actually the answer, so a lot of dialogue always happens between myself and with my surroundings. So every in fact, like that way everything inspires me. But mostly I'm much more interested in making landscapes, because landscape is one of the most powerful subject for me and more interesting subject for me. So yeah, so it is like that.
Great. And when you make such beautiful landscapes, um,
Mm.
do you want the viewer to find the meaning in your art, or you prefer, you know, giving hints or answers into it? How do you want other people to perceive your art?
No, while actually I am doing my work in my studio, it's completely personal, and I don't think about beer, I don't think about anybody. It's between me and my work and my painting or my ideas and all my canvas. So yeah, I try to involve myself. I try to create a dialogue between me and my work, my canvas, and my studio, my surrounding, my entire surrounding where I'm working. And laterly, when the work get finished, then we go for certain kind of exhibitions and mm, shows or something. That time I don't know. That time, yeah, that time actually, maybe the viewer find their own way to looking at the work, and and things like that. So I am not very much sure about it. But yeah, sometimes people ask me also, like, what is the idea and all, and I also ask them what you find in my work, and how you like my work and how you don't like my work. So it's very interesting to listen to their opinion and their point of view of the painting which is in front of us. So it's very interesting to listen to their point of view, and then I like discuss with them my point of view. So I would say it's a very interesting conversation that time happened,
Yeah.
which I really like. Yeah, yeah. But I never. I mean, I'm never like before. While I'm doing my work, I never think about what kind of I think the people will think, and how the viewer perceive this work and all. I don't think like that. Yeah.
That's such a true artist nature, I feel. Not thinking about how people will perceive it, it's just producing works and then get it out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It happens. Yeah.
And since you said that your paintings are and your works are very personal to you, it's just a dialogue between you and yourself. Um, how do you define your relationship with art? Like, has it changed over the years, or has it? How has it evolved? If it has evolved, then can you just take us through it a bit?
Yeah, it keeps on changing actually. Nothing is static, everything changes, right? Right?
Mm.
So as art is, so my way of expression is, you know, and so it depends, like, what kind of state of mind I have, what kind of experience I'm having every day and all. So it's keep on changing. So I love that change actually, I allow that change to happen. So it is very interesting. At the same time, it is very like, difficult to, how you go for a new way of making something, so that struggle, that moment, that struggle, that difficulty, you have to face that, So it's quite challenging, and I love that challenge. I love that thing. So it keeps me creating more and more this thing. Yeah, yeah, it's like that. So it's always good. Yeah,
That's, I think, I also believe in the fact that you should stop resisting the change that keeps coming in your practice. You should always go with the flow and just see where it takes you.
exactly, exactly, exactly. That is what the life is all about. No?
Yeah, and
Mm.
similarly with the practice as well. Great.
Mm.
And what does your creative process looks like? Are there any rituals you like to follow or something like that while doing your work or you know, in your art practice?
I come every day in the morning, around 7 to 12. I work in my studio in the morning time, and the evening time I come to my studio, 9 to 12 or 9 to 1 o'clock or something. That routine I always continue, because you have to spend more and more time in the studio while you are creating something. When you are not working, then it's okay, then you busy with some other thing. But when I have something in my mind and I have to work, then I have to follow a discipline, to create something. Comes to studio, or sit there, start thinking, and arranging everything, and according to your plan you have to start. And so that kind of thing you need, listening a beautiful music, having a good cup of chai, and and the smell of the color, and the energy which you have created in your studio. So it all helps, and as a artist, to create.
Yeah.
That I always do. So when I work in my studio, I don't allow anybody to come, not even my dog. So I don't want anybody's presence, because it creates a disturbance. So
Indeed.
only the
Yeah.
music, yeah, only the music and the work. That's it. That
I
I love to do.
totally, can relate to you when you said that only music and a good cup of tea. That's all you need to,
Yeah.
set in the mood. I think I was having this conversation with somebody and they told that फाइन आर्ट्स के होके आप चाय नहीं पियोगे ऐसा तो हो ही नहीं सकता. There's just endless cups of tea. There's just happening.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
never ending.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it always there. Yeah, चाय तो चाहिए.
वो तो चाहिए
Yeah.
बीच बीच में. What keeps you busy when you're not creating art, when you're not at the studio? What do you do otherwise?
There are three things keeps me busy when I'm not doing work. One is my daughter, the second one is my wife, and the third one is football.
Great. Nice. So you still play football?
I love football. I have my own club. Yeah, I started. I mean, we started like friends. We started one club, football club. It's called XYZ Football Club, Baroda. And in 2007 we started. XYZ, matlab, means anybody can come and anybody can play. So that is that. But yeah, but I'm not playing right now, like, tournaments all, because of my age and all. But I go for coaching and training, and just play for fun or something. Yeah,
So what's the second thing? The first is your daughter. The third is football, and what's the second thing? Oh,
my wife,
nice. Oh,
my wife.
is she also an artist?
No, no, she's not an artist, but she makes me busy with lot of household works, and also
Ah.
yeah, yeah. And my daughter, like, she's always keeps me busy doing, and
Is
like,
she also following your
making different type of.
is she
Yeah,
also
so
following your footsteps? Is she
no, I don't
doing
know. No, no, I don't know what she's following, but she's more into something like, you know different stuff. Like, she's more into automobiles and all. So yeah,
Ooh, that's something very new and
yeah,
unique.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, see that.
Lastly, what's this one piece of advice you'd offer to the young artists who are just starting out in the visual arts space?
Yeah, my advice will be believe in yourself and keep on working and keep on reading. Actually, try to get collect the information, try to collect the knowledge, and try to find out what is happening around. Make friends, play, have fun, and paint. See, because painting is a luxury. It's a luxury, right? You'll not get this kind of luxury anywhere else. So in such a so in when you paint, it's such a freedom, right? So yeah, I think it is one of the most luxurious thing what I'm doing. And one should realize that this is the one of the most luxury thing you have. So have it, enjoy, enjoy your life basically.
Great. Thank you
That's
so
it.
much for giving such an insightful interview despite some hurdles we met. But it was a great interview. Thank you so much for cooperating. And yep, thank you so much.
Thank you, Minerva. Thanks a lot.